Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we're going to be taking a look at some Serious Sam 2 weapons. So I did Serious Sam 1 weapons before, but yeah, that was just the first weapons. And you guys wanted more, judging by your suggestions down below, which will be down there as well. If you want to suggest a video idea, let me know by leaving in the comments down below. So today we're going to be taking a look at this wonderful temple map, which we actually did in the first iteration of the Serious Sam weapons. And it worked out pretty well, but we did not go on the inside, and you guys are probably wondering, hey, you're alive, where the hell have you been? Well, I've been, I was at Alexia's house, and just chilling. But yeah, guys, without further ado, I am back, and I'm going to try to do videos every day that I'm supposed to. I won't do one on Wednesdays and Sundays like I usually don't do. But anyway, let's get on to it. Alright guys, just saying right off the bat, these weapons are going to be way more interesting than the first ones. First off, we have the auto shotgun. So I'm going to assume that this is a shotgun that is automatic, but we will see. Alright, so we're going to be killing Odessa, guys, like we always do. I got the gmod installed. Again, I'll put those down below. So we're going to see what happens when we shoot his head. He dies. So I'm going to see how quickly this shotgun can actually shoot. Alright, so for some reason it did not kill him the first shot right there. I don't know why that is. But it is pretty strong nonetheless. So the auto shotgun is pretty much self-explanatory. Now, I never really played Serious Sam 2, but I'm going to assume that these weapons are pretty damn overpowered. Alright guys, next up we have the anacondas. Now this is kind of like the Serious Sam 1 weapons. In fact, I have them right here. This is very similar to the Schofield. I feel like that's like German, but I don't really know how to pronounce that. So it's kind of like those, but yeah, we're going to see exactly. They look kind of like pythons from Call of Duty, but okay, it missed. It missed again. We got him. Alright, so for some, well, her, because for some reason he sounds like a girl. So anyway, these don't really seem very accurate. But I'd imagine that if you're just spraying someone, it doesn't really matter. But it does reload quickly, so that's nice. Alrighty, next up we have the double shotgun. So I'm guessing this is going to be very similar to the first shotgun. But we will find out. Alright, so right off the bat I can already tell that the shotgun has way more power than the last one. And I noticed that it shoots both the buckshots out instead of one at a time. And there's not really any reload, but it definitely does kill them. That's for sure. It does actually give as well, which is pretty nice. And again, if you guys want all these mods, I'll put them in the description. Alright guys, here we have the weird weapons. This is the... Alright guys, get ready for this. The Klodovic. That sounds like Russian as hell. But it's basically a parrot with a bomb on its neck. The parrot seems to be very much alive, and we're going to see exactly how this really works out. Alright, so it makes a very weird sound, but he does explode. So that's definitely for sure. He does explode. Let me give me some more ammo. Alright. So again, guys, I've never really played Serious Sam 2, but judging by this weapon, I don't think I really want to. Oh shit. I did the splits. I'm like grabbing my crotch. That's pretty funny. Alright, guys, next up we have the MK1V grenade launcher. So we had the grenade launcher before, and funny thing, this thing looks kind of similar. Alright, this is the Mark III. This is the Mark IV. Makes sense. So for some reason this one's broken. You can definitely tell the graphical change right there. But yeah, for some reason the screen on this one is broken for some reason. So we're going to see how well this actually fires. Alright guys, sorry I had to eat my Hot Pocket real quick. By the way, I want to say thanks to Hot Pocket for sponsoring. I'm just kidding. They're not sponsoring this video. Don't sue me. But yeah, so we have the grenade launcher, the Mark IV. Alright, so it looks again similar to the first one. So we're going to see exactly what happens when we shoot. Alright, that does not look like a grenade. That looks like a big missile. And apparently this thing can hold like a lot of them. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this, guys. We're going to shoot Odessas down there and see how well he fares. Alright guys, so we have some Odessas down the line. And unfortunately, this thing does no right-click functionality. We're going to give me some more ammo though, just in case. Alright, here we go. So, right off the bat, they do explode on contact. But in case they don't actually make contact with any other enemy, then they will explode through, I want to say a 3-second delay. So pretty good. It definitely does do some damage. As you can see, all these Odessas are basically limbless, but unfortunately it does not completely gib them. Never mind, it does. Alright, so you guys know the chainsaw in the first game, right? Well, this is the P-Law chainsaw. So I'm going to assume this is like an upgraded version of the chainsaw, and we will see. Although that blade looks pretty plasticky, but that's probably just because the model is from a game that came out in like 2003. Alright guys, so with the gmod installed, I can only imagine how fun this is going to be, and we will see. We have like a nice little LCD screen on the right, and this thing has like a freaking like exhaust thing right there, so I don't know what that is, but we're gonna see. Alright, so so it acts kind of like the first chainsaw where it just completely destroys people. For some reason it has such a massive effect on props though when they actually die, because for some reason they fly up into the air, hit the roof, and it's very dramatic and very bloody. But as you can see, it does work very well, guys. Even though it looks like something's like freaking ringing them around, it does definitely work very well. I'd say about as good as the last one, but maybe it has like more battery or something, I don't know. But as you can see, there is blood all over this. Again, I absolutely love the gmod. It definitely does its job very well because it does have this cool effect. Now if you go into water, unfortunately this water is not deep enough. Let me like no clip real quick. Not even that works. So if you go into a body of water that's deep enough to where you can swim, it will actually wipe the blood off, which is pretty cool. Alright, next up we have the Raptor sniper rifle. Now guys, again, we looked at the Serious Sam 1 weapons, and as you can see, this is also the Raptor. Although this one looks highly upgraded. As you can see. What are you doing?
I like you.
Okay, that was Alexia, so she's in the video. Well, sort of in the video. You heard her, right? I don't know. Let's hope not. No offense.
Ew.
Okay, it definitely picked that up. The Raptor sniper rifle. Alright, so we're going to test out the Raptor sniper rifle. So as you guys can see, again, the reticule does seem to match up pretty well. It does tell you how far the cursor is. No recoil, that's a good sign always. And it gives right on target. In fact, again, let's try shooting his hand. Yep. So this is basically the same thing as the one in the first game, guys. Again, very dramatic. So if you guys want to snipe old school, I'd recommend this gun. Alright guys, we're going to kick it up a notch. My favorite gun weapon from the Serious Sam games is the damn cannon. So this is the SBC cannon, and as you can see, it's the same cannon from here. This one looks very old though. As you guys can see, this is like a freaking pirate cannon thing. And again, it shoots giant ass cannonballs. I love this gun so much, it's so goofy. Alright, and in this one, we have the upgraded version, guys. Look how beautiful this thing looks. Whoa, we got flaming freaking cannonballs now. This shit just like got upgraded. So we're gonna see exactly how well Odessa fares when shot from across this hall. Alright, just a friendly reminder, guys, it's so good to be back. I will be doing videos more often now, and yeah, so we're gonna see how well this cannon does kill a creature. In this case, that creature is Odessa, so we're going to see. Alright, so I love this gun already, because one thing, it does not explode on contact, and look at all these gib pieces. Holy cow. So, yeah, what it does is it actually acts like a bowling ball more than an actual bomb, like the last one did. So if we were to spawn enemies in a line like this, and we were to fire, it lags the shit on my computer because of all the different gib pieces, and it destroys everything in sight. This guy did somehow survive, and I know you guys are gonna say like, oh, get a better computer, but trust me, it's probably the engine. If you had like 6 Titan X's, it probably wouldn't make much of a difference. Alright guys, next up we have the only admin weapon on this entire list, and this is the Serious Bomb. So this is like the trademark of Serious Sam, guys. We have some kind of weird gauge, some beady eyes looking back at us, and we have what seems to be some kind of detonator. Or that's a lighter actually. So we're going to see, well, that time, yeah, that's sure. So we're going to see how well this actually does work. Alright, we have it lit. Okay, I thought I would throw it, but for some reason it just explodes in my hand. I'm going to assume that that obliterates everything on the map. We're going to test that theory. Alright, we got Odessa spawn. We're going to see exactly what happens when we ignite this fuse. Here we go. Indeed, it kills absolutely everything on the map. Oh, wait. Except for a few. But it definitely does some damn good damage. Next up, we have the Uzis, guys, and again, Serious Sam is not messing around. That whole old school stuff is completely thrown out the window. This is some futuristic ass looking Uzi. And of course, they're dual wielded as well. And of course, they do massive damage. They do kill just as good as you think. They're basically like the dual pistols, but way better. Next up, we have the XL Plasma Rifle. Now, this thing looks like something straight out of freaking Halo. Now, I think Serious Sam 1 had some kind of plasma. Okay, it had a laser gun. So completely different. It had this laser gun, as you guys can see. And I just realized, guys, I do not have the Serious Sam HUD. So I completely screwed that up, but that's okay. So yeah, so we have the plasma rifle. We're going to see exactly what happens. Okay, so yeah, looks like something from Halo, definitely. No need to reload, of course. Serious Sam. Alright, so we have Odessa spawn. We're going to see what happens when he has a big ball of plasma in the face. So, yeah, basically kills after like 2 or 3 shots. The rate of fire is tremendously huge. and it unfortunately does not really give once you kill them. But it is a plasma gun, so it does definitely kill quickly. As you guys can see, it takes almost no effort at all, especially compared to the amount of ammo I have. So this is definitely probably one of the stronger guns on the list. Next up, we have the minigun. Alright guys, now this again is a trademark of the Serious Sam franchise. You guys know the minigun, right? It's been like every Serious Sam game ever, and this one looks freaking insane. Just a comparison from the first one. As you can see, this is like a standard minigun, you know, very horribly detextured. But as you guys can see, this one looks like it's not messing around. It even has, again, another LCD screen. For some reason, all these guns have screens on it. And of course, when you fire it up, as you can see, it does shoot quite a spread of bullets. But we're going to see exactly what happens when you shoot someone with it. Alright guys, so we're going to test out the minigun, and it basically does what you'd expect it to do. So it kills, I want to say, about as quickly as the plasma gun. But of course, guys, this is the standard when you play Serious Sam. You have to have this gun in your hands. And it definitely does do very well. And of course, if you were to shoot in little bursts, you wouldn't have to completely charge it up if you were to just stop shooting and continue. So next up, we have the rocket launcher. Alright guys, so just for comparisons, this is a rocket launcher from Serious Sam 1, and this is it, number 2. Now you notice again, it has another broken screen for some reason. So this gun looks like it would do some damage, and it shoots giant ass rockets very, very quickly. So I would not mess with this gun if I were you guys, but we are going to today. Let me give you some ammo. Alright, so we're going to shoot some Odessas and see exactly how well they gib. Alrighty guys, so here we have Odessa. Again, we always have Odessa, of course. And unfortunately, never mind, it does. Okay, so it doesn't give on impact, but this thing is freakishly overpowered. Again, look how quickly you can shoot this. It's bringing me back to Quake. In fact, I think you can rocket jump. Yes, I'm going to count that as a rocket jump. It doesn't do too much friendly fire damage, but it definitely does do some damage to your enemies for sure. Alright guys, last but not least, we have the Zap gun. The Zap gun, another alien gun. In fact, this thing looks just like the freaking plasma rifle from Halo. I'm not even kidding. It's like a yellow version of it. Oh my god, yeah, and it even acts like it. It's like a charged pistol. It's like the plasma pistol from Halo. In fact, it again acts just like it. You shoot, mini burst, and then you can charge it and shoot a giant burst out, and that would break your shield if you were playing Halo, but we're not playing Halo. So we're going to see exactly what happens when you shoot someone with it. Alright, so it instantly kills them. With the multiple blasts, it takes about 3 to 4, and I didn't mean to spawn Barney. Barney takes forever to kill, so we're not even going to try him. But yeah, guys, it's a pretty good gun. I will admit, though, the bullets aren't really that quick, especially the charged one. Yeah, the charged one's even slower, so I wouldn't really use this if you were going to kill a whole horde of enemies, but it's definitely nice because it doesn't seem to have any ammo. And of course, you have the Serious Sam bomb down there, which is a nice touch. And that's basically it, guys. That is the last of the Serious Sam 2 weapons. Again, thank you guys to everyone who suggested this mod. I definitely plan to do this anyway, but just knowing that you guys suggested it, I will put you guys in the description. Well, I'll put the mods in the description. I'll put you guys down below anyway. So if you guys liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, you can find that in the description as well. And if you want, and again, if you guys want to leave suggestions for new video ideas, then you can do that as well, like I said before. So that's going to conclude the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, farewell.